Mr. Fred in the flesh himself, Mr. Fly Clips himself. And if you think you know I'm gonna hear my name again, you're gonna keep hearing it.
That's cool.
Don't like it.
I'm the dude with the beard, man.
Listen to him. The dude with the beard.
Yeah, I'm the dude with the beard.
2 brains, 1 goal.
Facts.
We up in this place to be. It's how we do, man. We get out.
And it's gonna be a controversial episode right out of the gate.
We having fun today.
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
And we about this smoke this time. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make sure we get this popping because from now on, and we trying to get y'all tuned up, trying to get y'all to call up. Please check the little section where the telephone number is. We want you to call in because today we gonna bring something up. You know
hold
what I'm
on,
saying?
man. If you call up, man, have something to say. Just don't be like, hey, what up? Hey, please have something to say that has something to do with what we talking about.
Today,
you know what I'm saying?
Because today we definitely need you to stay on point and stay focused because this is gonna be for a specific set of individuals. And I want to see if we can get somebody to chime in. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. So, I thought I did that already. There we go.
And he wasn't recording.
And I wasn't. We was,
what I mean?
YouTube it, baby.
Yo.
We was good.
Yeah.
So no, but today is a very special day. You know what I'm saying? We I came up with something for us to really
discuss, man.
Discuss and be
or he came up with a question that he want people to
fully interactive with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get it going. You want to start off with it, or you want to come like in the middle to make it a little juicy? You know what I'm saying?
You can do whatever you want, however you want, right out of the gate.
Well, you know what? Let's first off, let's get some of this out of the way. March Madness is in effect, full effect. Basketball is all over the place.
Who's gonna win it all?
Can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying? I hope my son been watching basketball. I hope you've been watching basketball, young man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's a lot of good games, man. It's a whole lot of good games. It's a whole lot of good hooping going on. You know what I'm saying? So we got Michigan State, Michigan. You know I'm down with that. You know what I'm saying? We got it's a lot of good hoopers out there. Have you been watching?
Nope. I'm not watching March Madness, man.
You not at all?
Nah.
Why not?
I'm busy, man. I'm a grown man with grown plans, and I got my eyes on something. I'll catch it Elite 16 or something. I just don't have the time right now.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But am I gonna watch it at some point? Yeah.
Okay.
I know a couple teams. I think St. John's got knocked off by Arkansas. I seen that. I'm trying to see. Don't do that. Don't you jumping out the window. Yo, don't do that because you don't do that because you know I got allegiance with GCU. You jumped out of the window. Get out of here. Golden State Warriors lost and Draymond Green played for them and he's from Michigan. Get out of here. You see, don't do that. Don't jump out the window and talk about GCU. I want the smoke. You know what I mean? Who am I, Matt Barnes or Steven Jackson today? Whichever one.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be Matt because you light skin.
Yo, word to everything I love. He looked like Wesley Snipes in Passenger 57. You know what I mean? You better quit. Yo, what's going on? Somebody say, hey, y'all, what's good? But go ahead. So you giving a breakdown of the March Madness. Okay, yes. So GCU lost women and men. And then GCU coach left GCU to go to ASU. Right. You put me on that.
Yeah, that was insane. But I mean, hey, a move's a move.
Yeah. She got to do what's best for her.
Absolutely. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
And she had a fantastic season. They lost 2 games the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Like she really did her thing.
But she turned around the whole program.
Yes.
They was bad, like real bad for a couple of years.
For them to get into the tournament, hey, that's cool. So shout out to the GCU.
I think it's the conference though.
GCU women's coach.
You know what I'm saying? I know GCU going to the Mountain West next year. I think yeah. They going to the Mountain West. I think the biggest thing though is like, I'm not saying the WAC is not competitive, but it's more competitive conferences. Once you start seeing these individuals day in and day out, it attracts more people too. And people want to go to the big dance, which is WNBA, NBA. They got the new 3-on-3 tournament going on with, you know what I'm saying? So the better conference you in, the more odds you get, whether you're going overseas or however you want to do it. So I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Roslyn. Hey, Roslyn.
Roslyn was popping.
Yeah. So no, that's looking real good. So we're gonna see how that unfolds. So by the next time we come back, it should be at least
16,
at least the final 8 or
yeah, that's 2 weeks. Yeah,
should be final when we come back. So we should have
who you got as the number 1 pick? Yo, hold on, shorty from Notre Dame. It's 2 of them from Notre Dame, right? On my bucket, or is it UCLA?
Girls?
Yeah.
The girls is to it's
Notre Dame, right?
2 guards in the backcourt.
Yeah, they good. They're good, bro.
No, yes,
they're
absolutely.
They're real good. Like when I watched them, I wanted them a dog.
Yeah. You probably the point guard.
Yeah, but yeah,
no,
for sure, for sure.
She dope. I want to say she a sophomore, I think.
I think lead the conference or the college in steals, I believe. Yeah. No, I'm bugging. You got shorty with the bun from USC. Is dead nice.
She the best player in the country. She the best player in the country. Juju Watkins the best player in the country. Period. She a problem. She's a problem
on both ends.
On both ends, she played defense and everything. Like she. Right now,
was she 6 feet, 6'2"?
I think she's taller than that, man.
What?
But I think she's like 6'3" or something.
Nah.
Yeah, and she get to a bucket like.
Nah.
It looks smooth.
She listen.
Get to a bucket.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Convenience store Lay's chips.
Man.
Convenience store Lay's chips.
Smooth.
However you like it.
Yeah, she get it.
I ain't gonna even say convenience store. She go to Costco and get the variety pack.
Yeah.
Lay's chips.
She got a lot in her bag. She got a lot in her bag.
For sure.
Shout out to Juju Watkins.
Yo, WNBA. How many years you got? WNBA. How many years do you have to play in college when you're a woman to go pro? They make them play 2 or 3. I haven't seen nobody go straight.
They play 4.
They have to play 4 years.
I want to say they have to play 3, but they play 4, or I think they mandatory 4. If I'm mistaken,
you gotta change that rule.
I think they mandatory.
You gotta let them go.
That's why I said, because I heard somebody talking about.
You gotta let them play. You gotta let them play. I'm seeing girls.
Also, matter of fact, I seen Cheryl Miller. She was talking about it as well.
You gotta let them play.
But she was also saying it was a benefit for them because now, especially now
with the nail deal,
they get a chance to make all that money
in college.
So that way, when they get to the league, they can just come in and be focused.
But I feel like it should still be a choice. You know what I mean? I feel like it should still be a choice. It should be a choice if they want to come out or not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And they should be given the option, you know what I'm saying, if they good enough, because it's these girls, they be killing college basketball, and they be in there for a long time. But that's what a lot of men should do. But also there's a lot of men that's standing there. They 26 years old, like still
but see
that mean you talk about that, right?
Yeah, but because you got players but you got because then you could do the graduate, senior graduate player, whatever. But now it goes the same thing that individual said about the women, right? Because women are staying 4 years, they could get the nail deal, they can make millions of dollars. But it's some of these guys, it's like, yo, I need to stay in college too to get the nail deal. Because if I don't go to the league, or if my career stops here,
they show
you know what I'm saying?
Young man that plays center for North Carolina.
Yep, he had the mill, right?
And they show he like I say, I think he bought a building or something, or he bought his mama, or he bought his mama house in a building or something like that. But that was all of them. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, name,
image, likeness.
If you take advantage of it like that, you take advantage of it like that. Right. That's what's up.
But make them have the choice, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me ask you this: since we talk about hoops, do you think they should make like a G League for women? I never even thought about that. You know how men got the G League? Should it be something like that for women as well?
I think it should be, but they're not going to do it because that's giving too many women that opportunity. You understand what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Like here with basketball, they just now about to get they just do is with pay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be that's still trying to trickle up, and you talking about adding something else now that they're gonna have to put.
I don't mean right now. I just mean in general.
I mean, it would be nice.
You know what I mean?
It would be nice for them to have, because then that'll just show you that they do value women have.
I feel like the more women are seen, the better opportunities they get.
Yeah.
The more you're seen, the better opportunities you get, because when the WNBA season's going on, what's going on? What other sport is going on?
Baseball.
You know what I'm saying? So the more you seen, because they just did that 3-on-3 tournament, right? and they getting a bag out of that 3-on-3 tournament. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
I mean,
but I get it.
Yeah, and they, like you say, they getting more seen. But you also see, as they done it, now the men is piggybacking off of that, especially that tournament, because now the men about to have a 1-on-1 tournament. I seen who was it? Lance Stevenson and Mike Beezy finna pay for 100,000 1-on-1.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, everybody trying to get a piece of the action.
I think the difference between them two is the women are still in the WNBA, and Mike Beasley and Lance Stevenson is not.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then like I like the 3-on-3 a little bit better because it's still a team compared to 1-on-1. It ain't too many people getting a 1-on-1 possession.
No, you're right.
Right. So you got Luka, you got Shea.
Right.
You got, I don't even know if Dame get 1-on-1 looks. Who else?
Like you say, other than that, everybody working on picking and running around, and you gotta do what you gotta do as part of the team.
And Luka and Shea, it's 1-on-1, but it's not. They 1-on-1. They get into their spot compared to seeing somebody tween. I don't want to see that. Like, shout out to them for the 1-on-1, but I ain't watching that. I'm cool. I'm cool on that. I'm cool on watching that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I got this question, right? And if anybody tuning in, this is a fully interactive question because me or him can't answer this question. This is not for us. So to the people watching, everybody out there in Facebook land, on YouTube.
You're going to see this on TikTok, maybe?
Yeah.
Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
So this is for our LGBTQ community of stud
respectfully
of stud muffin ladies, pretty much, or you know what I'm saying, just anybody that feel like they want to chime in and answer this question. The question is, in all of your lovely sexual lesbianness, I want to know why there's such a, if you're such into this life and you don't like men and this is your thing, and they personally sell lady parts at the store where you go get a man part, like, why won't you pick up a lady part instead of getting a man part? I mean, since you don't like men. So I'm just trying to figure out I need somebody to answer this for me. So please, if you heard this question, call in. The number's in the comments. The number's scrolling on the bottom of the YouTube. If it's something that you can say, if y'all know some stud queens out there that want to answer this question, you know what I'm saying? Have them call in. Have them jump on the live. I'll pull them in. You know what I'm saying? But we just want to know. Because I'm curious, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen they sell, you know what I'm saying? They sell the plastic woman joints, you know what I'm saying? It's available, you know what I'm saying, for all you lovely lickers out there, you know what I'm saying? This is what y'all
the only thing I could think of is
this is what y'all be doing. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like what's because I seen this and it was a joke, but I really like listened to the question, you know what I'm saying? And it's something real to pose, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I know a lot of, I ain't gonna say I know a lot, I'm sorry. I hear a lot of ladies that say that they don't like men and for whatever reason, and you know what I'm saying, when they lesbian, this is the reason they don't mess with men or whatever. So I would just like to know. I mean, you know, I'm curious just like the next man, and I got a platform and I can ask, you know what I'm saying? So if there's anybody out there, please, if y'all know somebody, you know what I'm saying, please have them call me. Have them call us. The number in the comments, 480-590, 6762. You know, call in, please. So until we get somebody to call in, I guess we gotta move on to something else because we can't have dead space. But
even if somebody got an opinion on if they think they know why. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Whatever.
Like, I'm personally not curious, but now I'm curious to hear what people going to say.
I'm
like,
curious,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I want to know what they have to say. That's what I'm curious about. Because I mean, again, it's not a world that I'm privy to be in. Again, I heard a joke, and it was ended up being a good question.
What was it? That was the joke?
Yeah. Yeah. That was a joke. I was like, but it ain't really a joke when you sit up and realistically think about it. Like, I mean, hey, you could really, you could be, but until then, until we get somebody to call in about it, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep it moving. So that's the question of the day.
That's the question of the day.
That's the big, you know what I'm saying? That's the big call. And if you want to call in, you have to talk about.
Oh yeah.
If you're calling in today, you call in to talk about you're a stud, and you about to tell us why you do not go buy a lady part at the store instead of buying a man part, and you don't like men.
So wait a minute. That's the only reason that's the only reason they calling up here.
I mean, to give us their opinion on the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this is a real interesting question.
And we can have a discussion about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it can really be, again, I don't know a whole lot. I mean, so if y'all know somebody, hopefully get them to tune in, tell them what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to see. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? How's your mental health today, my brother?
Come on, let me not say that. I'm good, man. How about yours?
It's cool.
Yeah, let me say it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things bother me.
It's cool. It's you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing.
The lack of bothers me. So for me personally, I'm good. But the lack of, when individuals around me complaining and not putting their best foot forward to try to change it, like, that bothers me to a T.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That bothers me to a T.
But I don't even be around people like that no more almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like them people. If I hear them, it's damn near.
I just had a training.
It's like an echo. Okay,
I just had a training where I had to be around people for 2 days.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy, let me say this. Listen, man, if you don't like somebody or you don't get along with them, if you had a situation where y'all had to conjugate for whatever reason, you don't have to talk to them. You know what I mean? Don't speak to someone just because you're around them, knowing you really don't like them and you looking, you know what I mean, fake as a mannequin. Like, that makes no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, man, if me and you don't rock, don't talk to me, because I ain't going to talk to you back. I'm not talking to you. Like, we are not friends. We not cool. We not associates. We not none of that. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing from a distance, and I'm not really trying to do that over there. Like, people got to start standing on what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what you saying that? How long do you hold that?
How long do I hold what?
Like, how long do you hold that against that person?
I'm not holding it against him. We don't rock. We don't get along. We're not the same type of people. I'm not holding nothing. It's a character flaw that I see. Well, what am I holding against them?
Okay, what they changed it though? That's what I'm saying.
Like, I won't know. Shout out to you for changing. I won't know. Like, I won't know, bro. Like, yo, bro, I won't know. I don't listen. I don't hate you or none of that. But it comes to a point where we just don't align. I want you to change for you. I want you to grow as a person. I want you to become more mature. I'm not bad mouthing you. I'm not saying the name.
Right.
I'm not getting on the stage like what Death Row was talking to. I'm not doing that. Right. I'm saying, but I see at times where you and a person don't get along, but everybody may get along with you and they just try to fit in. Nah, stand on what you stand on.
Right.
I'm not holding anything against you. We just don't align. If you feel that way about me, don't speak to me. And I don't care. I'm not holding nothing against you.
Right.
Sometimes we meet people that we just don't rock with. That's life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, and I mean, and I ask you that just because it's, again, like, it's just people that I probably won't talk to again. Just because of what, you know what I'm saying, what the situation was and how I'm just not, like you saying, I'm just not rocking with, the principle of how that went down.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And that's that person, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to rock with that person. But other people from the outside looking in will look at that as you holding resentment. That's why I asked you, how long would you hold it?
Shout out to them. Shout out to them for looking from the outside looking in, thinking I'm holding resentment. Shout out to you. Keep thinking that. Like, I'm not, yo, bro. The crazy thing is 2 things that I learned. I'm saying, I'm not going to complain. And I ain't going to tell people what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. I'm not complaining. I'm not telling you what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
However you feel, you feel.
Absolutely.
I'm not here to convince you to like me.
I'm with you on that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to convince you to like me.
The complaint is
over. I'm saying, yeah. I'm not here. Like, I'm not here for that. And it's a hard truth. You got to learn certain things, right? Like,
now, do that come with age though?
I think that come with experiences, and it ain't no age to that, because some people may garner or gain that confidence to be like whatever earlier than others, right? But through experience, and usually with experience comes age for the most part, that happens, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, growing up, you was like, yo, I just want people to like me, right? Like, you play basketball, you want your teammates to like you. Then you get to a point, me trying to get you to like me, I'm getting farther and far away from who I am as a person.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. Are you crazy? Yeah. I'm not doing none of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with solitude, man. I'm good just waking up.
Yeah.
Pray by myself or pray with one other person.
But right. But that's what I was gonna say. A lot of other people, they need other people around for them to feel, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, I need to feel that energy. I need to feel that. But people, they sell themselves short by thinking they don't produce that energy for themselves.
Yo, shout outs to them. Shout yo, bro, like listen, shout outs to you. If you feel you need other people for that energy, that's cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. But when that person ain't around, how do you get up and move? How do you do what you're supposed to do for yourself?
Exactly.
Like, at the end of the day, I'm a leader in my family. People rely on me, so I can't rely on anybody to get up and do what I got to do. Period. Right. That's what I'm on. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not on that, I can't tell my family and the people that I got to feed, they didn't give me energy today. What? You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, man, you ain't give me your energy today, man. I ain't feeling this today.
Yo, when the last time an excuse helped you? I'm going to wait. When the last time an excuse helped? You see what I'm saying? So it comes to a point that came with age. Right? Starting to understand what matters and what doesn't.
Yeah.
I can't worry about who don't care about me. I just can't. You shouldn't either. Not you, but the audience. You shouldn't either.
Absolutely.
Focus on who cares about you, who's for you, right? I don't want you to like what I like. I just want you to be motivated to like what you like and show it.
Facts. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I can't help motivate you or encourage you or cheer for you if I don't even know what you like. And you don't know what you like or where you're trying to go or what you're trying to do or who you're trying to become.
So many people that don't know what they like.
Yeah, man. And if you younger or you've been through something and you reinventing yourself, I understand that. But to tell me you know and clearly you don't by your actions is crazy. It's wild. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man.
No, we ain't had no new people call. Ain't had nobody call in.
Maybe we offer that too.
Right. Like, maybe y'all didn't hear the question. The question is,
okay.
I just keep bringing it back up. The question is, if y'all know anybody that can answer this question, stud muffin, stud delicious, whatever she want to be, whoever she is, lesbian, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Ask them to call in and answer this question for us. Why don't you go pick lady parts at the toy store? Since you like ladies so much, why don't you go get lady parts? Why you always go get a dildo? You know what I'm saying? We want to know. Inquiring minds like myself.
He said we want to know. He said we want to know. I like how he did that. I ain't gonna leave him on the island. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna leave him on the island.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just doubling back just in case y'all know somebody want to call in.
Why do you want to know?
Because I'm curious. I want to hear the explanation. Like I want to know.
Do you feel like all women should like men?
Do I think all women should like men? Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think all men should like women.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. Not of course.
I mean, okay.
Yeah. Got you.
I think all men should like women and all women should like men. That's how I think it should be. But you know what I'm saying.
Shout outs to whatever your preference is.
You know what I'm saying.
Shout outs to whatever your preference is.
Hi, Sandra.
You know what I mean? What else you got, man? So you said, wait a minute. You said, how's my mental health? How's yours? Detailed.
Detailed?
Yeah, wow. Detailed. Wow. Yeah, we not doing that.
Mine is actually very good.
Okay.
I'm in a good place with my family and my son. You know what I'm saying? We just starting on a new basketball journey as far as, you know what I'm saying, me coaching again. You know
you coaching again.
Continuing that on from the last time. So, you know,
we're gonna make a bet.
It's a good
We're gonna make a bet. We're gonna make a bet.
What you want to bet?
How many games before Freddie curse a parent out?
I don't have to. Okay.
I'm messing with you.
Nah, listen though. Me and Coach gotta agree. Like, I ain't gotta mess with the parents.
What?
Like he do the parent thing, and I like do like the coaching.
Yo, listen, that's not a part of your therapy to avoid the conflict.
No,
you got to be able to.
I'm not creating a conflict.
It don't matter. Conflict is there, and a conflict could be the parent.
Though. It's not though. They see how I'm with the kids. I'm not like, I'm a really nice guy, man.
So after the game, you give the kids a high five, or you just walk by the parents?
I'll be high fiving during the game. They run past like they hit a shot. Way to go, good get.
And you don't talk to the parents?
I mean, I say hi to them. Bye, thank you.
So what if the parents say, Coach, I would like to talk to you. Talk to my assistant.
I'll talk to them if they want to talk to me. I'll listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rational guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a side bet, and I never bet. So
I'm a rational guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just.
We gonna have him jump out the window and get on his soapbox. You ready?
Who that?
You. Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you something. How do you feel about the presidency so far? So now that we have the certain president in presidency, this is the president. How you feel with the economy right now?
Wow. How do I feel with the economy? It's fucked up. Anybody that voted for Trump, you done fucked up. Yeah. That's how it is.
Why?
Because it's fucked up.
Yo, bro, you said
gas is going up, food is going up, everything is going up. He laying tariffs on all type of stuff. Everything is man. This is not looking good, man. There's not one pro I done seen yet.
Okay, he cleaned that up.
Yet.
Yeah.
It ain't no, I mean, it's early in the game. We 2-3 months into this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I know
literally, but in 2 or 3 months, he done a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot of bullshit on top of that.
See, I know last episode he was going ham. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that was on something else. That was on some dad shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just me being a defensive dad.
Wait, what you was a defensive dad about?
We was talking about LeBron walking up on Stephen A.
Oh, yeah. You see, you seen Bronny cooking?
I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing him do a little bit every now and then.
Yo, listen, man.
But this last game, though, I mean, he got busy.
Let me ask you this, since we're talking about that. Why is it so cool to throw somebody in the mud and keep stomping on them while you think they're in the mud? But when they get out of the mud and they rise, everybody quiet. I don't get it. If you screaming from the Raptors, right, in a person's face when, quote unquote, they're not doing good, why when somebody start doing good, right? Because to me, I had arguments with people. I was like, yo, I think he's a pro. I didn't say I think he's going to start. I didn't say I think he's going to average 30. Right. I didn't think any of that, right? Mm-hmm. He was the 55th pick. He played in the G League. Mm-hmm. In the G League, he clearly killed. He go to the NBA, G League to NBA. People act like that's still a major jump. Mm-hmm. It's still a major jump. Mm-hmm. And people's like, I told you he's not an NBA player, but he's still professional, right? Professional is anytime you're doing something you're getting paid for, right? So I don't understand how people criticize him so much. LeBron. Let's stop, people, stop acting like if you was in a situation where you could get your child anywhere, you wouldn't do it.
But that's all they can say is,
come on,
well,
man.
LeBron put him in a situation. But
if he didn't, like Jordan, when he didn't put his son, because they didn't have a G League at the time, what have you done for your son? It goes both ways. It's hate both ways, bro. So I'd rather you not like my son and he's in a position to prove people wrong than me not do anything as a parent. You know what I mean? And come on, bro. This is what I mean, but I don't care about people's opinions. You could say it out loud or you could keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could get paid for keeping your opinion to yourself.
I don't know how much you get paid for.
I'm lying. I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? So, but how do you feel about that when individuals, if I'm talking about somebody, I'll be like, yo, you whack at that. The same way I told you that.
If I see that you not whack, I gotta give it up to you.
Facts.
I gotta give it up.
Facts.
But you know what? But that's the morality of the person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was screaming it. I mean, we was talking about that before we started. We was talking about the Jay-Z thing. How everybody was like, oh, did it. But ain't nobody screaming now because they found out that he didn't do it. Ain't nobody like, oh, man, well, shoot, I guess he did. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And he made sure, and again, I seen it because it came on Good Morning America, one of the biggest joints. in America, just so he can make sure that he at least put a megaphone on his own thing, because they put a megaphone on his head when it was accusation.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying,
bro? Did you see what Kanye West said about Jay-Z and Beyonce kid?
Yes, I did.
Yo, bro, like
that was so. I mean, that was disrespectful.
And you see why he said he did it?
Because he wanted to.
No. He said, I did it because I felt like you didn't have my back.
I didn't
when
see
I
that
got
part.
married, like it was tweets.
No, I follow
like
him on,
if I'm wrong, if I'm misquoting it,
I didn't see the. I didn't see them.
I'm not calling anybody kid the R word.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he went.
I'm not a parent.
He went in.
Like biological parent, right? So how you feel?
I would have touched him.
But
I'm just violent like that about my kids.
You would have put your hands on Kanye West?
I would have went over it. I mean, that's him and Jay-Z. That's like me and my homeboy. You going, okay, I'm coming over your house. I'm over your house. Knocking on the door.
And then what?
And then I hope you come to the door. I'm punching you in the face.
Freddie.
I mean, again, but that's my friend. I'm just saying, I know you when they know each other.
I don't think I don't
they know each other.
I don't think they know each other that well. And the reason I say that is Kanye West lashing out. Jay-Z would have never thought he would have did that.
No, he
so
wouldn't
then
have.
Obviously you don't know him.
He wouldn't have. I mean, and he probably didn't think that. But again, you don't think a cop is gonna shoot you until it happened.
I'm not going that far, bro. You wildin'.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going that far.
I'm just saying.
You know why? You know why that's different? Let me tell you why it's different.
Why?
Because you don't know the cop. That's why it's different.
But you don't know. But you don't know if he was going to shoot you or not. You don't know that.
But you don't know the person. We talking about a person who's supposed to know. They know one another. Now you bringing in a situation where these two individuals don't know. I'm not going to say that, bro. I can't let that one ride. That's your opinion. I hear you, but nah, I'm not letting that one ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting myself in any situation whereas I'm assuming what somebody's going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to assume because at the same time.
But that's one thing that I assume. I assume cops going to shoot.
I don't feel like that. I don't assume that. I'm not going to be like, all cops is going to shoot me, bro. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I do.
All right. Shout out to you.
I'm just saying I do.
Nah, listen, that's your opinion. That's your reality. That's not mine. I'm not knocking on Kanye West's door over that. You know what I'm saying? He not stable, bro. He not stable. So I don't know what a not stable person is going to do. We're going to have to cross paths and have that conversation. And we'll see where that goes.
But that's what I'm saying. But in a world of today, I would just avoid him and I would never have to have the conversation. See what I'm saying? Like,
what you mean?
So I mean, but most people nowadays they'll be like, well, why wouldn't you just avoid him? You don't have to have a conversation. You just don't say nothing to him and it just dies. Okay, but the disrespect didn't die.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? What he said didn't die.
I hear you.
It's gonna live. It's gonna just
okay,
live.
so let me ask you something. You can't stop a person from saying anything, right?
No.
Okay. So once the person say it, it's gonna live regardless, right?
Right.
Now then you go over there, do something to them.
He'll never repeat it again.
You think Kanye West won't lash out again?
Hey, man.
This is not the first time he lashed out.
Hey man, wire his jaw.
He already had his jaw wired.
Well, now you gotta do his lips.
He already had his jaw wired.
Now you gotta make sure his lips get wired.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just saying. Like
you can't control what nobody else do. And even if you put your hands on him, now he gonna stop doing it.
I hear you, but I mean, hey, everything is worth a try. To me, I mean, hey,
listen,
what coach say? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right?
I don't know what that means. I never heard that.
You ain't never heard coach?
No.
Coach didn't ever tell you that?
Nah, because I wasn't cheating.
I'm just saying
though. Nah, I wasn't. No.
You didn't pull somebody's shorts before.
No, I did not. No, I did not. Never in my life I pulled somebody's shorts.
Okay, let me say it. You've never did anything to gain the advantage.
In basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about.
No.
It's gaining an advantage.
Nah, bro.
Regardless how you want to sprinkle the salt, it's still the same thing.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I never heard a coach say that. You said you never heard I know.
Right. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Even if he didn't say those words, he said something like, make sure you try hard, make sure you do what you got to do to win the game. It's still in the same realm, is what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying,
it's
but
still
no.
The same realm.
I understand what you're saying, but no.
Coach hasn't said that to me.
No, I'm okay.
A coach should be like, yo, get another bucket. Like, that. I'm being, yo, you think I'm playing, bro. I'm telling you. On defense,
this guy
no. What I'm saying is it wasn't all buckets. Like, I scored 10 and then you know what I'm saying? Instead of somebody gonna be like, yo, I gave you 10, I'm gonna give him 90. I wasn't that guy. Like, I'm gonna give him 90. Like, I punch you in the face twice, you hurt, I'm gonna let you ride. You gonna keep punching them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't, I don't do that, man. You the type of person want to drive people over. You know what I mean?
Man.
But so that's how you feel about the Kanye West situation. You would have knocked on his door as a parent.
I mean, as us knowing each other, he would have had to come in the driveway, man. Talk to me about this. What's going on with you, bro?
He like
what's really good with you, man? Like,
bro.
Like, I mean, again, that's just like you can say whatever you want to say about me, man. It's fine you could drag me through the mud, over the barbed wires, whatever you want to do. Leave my children alone.
Or what?
Or I'm going to come for you.
Okay, that's fine.
That's it.
Now let me ask you this. You go for him and you end up the one beat up.
It's cool. Listen, man, I'm gonna put my feet up in the cell, and I'm gonna be thankful for,
I didn't say that.
For life breathing.
I said you gonna go there and you gonna get beat up. That's what I said.
Okay. Well, I had to
so you went over there with your chest out and it went back caved in.
Right. I had to take that.
And another thing is,
I had to take that with me.
Jumping out the window for emotion, sometimes you end up with your feet in the air. Don't let that go over your head. You know, do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you. You
sure you understand that?
I hear you. But with my kids, they always gonna be in the air, regardless if that's how it gotta be. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Do you know what your feet in the air means?
Yeah.
What it means?
Yeah, I mean, I got knocked out.
No, that's not what it means. I mean, you get your life taken away, bro. What you mean getting knocked out? Leo, as you can handle things however you want to handle them, bro. But at the end of the day, you're not Superman, Batman, Flash, any of that.
I hear you.
So jump out of the window if you want.
I hear you.
Sometimes frogs don't make it no more.
I know.
And they don't be jumping. So if you want to do that, bro, I'm just telling you on air as a friend. Listen.
I hear you. But I mean, I'm sure any parent that you'll run across will say the same thing to you.
That's the right way to go about it?
That they'll go out for their kids. Absolutely. That's what we do. That's what we're here for.
So basically, you're a parent to risk your life in situations you don't need to risk your life in?
For my kids, I will risk my life for in any situation.
Okay, so basically, for somebody saying something about your kids, you're willing to risk your life.
We gotta have a conversation.
And I understand that. That's cool.
And if
that's cool.
If it turned to something,
that's different. That's different.
But we gotta have a
conversation.
That's
different. You went over there to have a conversation.
That's what I'm saying. He gotta come in the driveway and talk to me. Now, if he comes to me, put my hands on you in the driveway, that's different.
So you went over to their house to have a conversation, right?
He went on Twitter and called my kids retarded.
Right.
I'm at your house, knocking on your door.
So listen.
Hey, man. Hey, come outside, man. Come talk to me for a minute, bro.
So listen, you went over to his house to talk to him about something he said on Twitter. Mm-hmm. So you went to that person's house.
I know. Hold on. I know him. Now I'm just saying, if I know him, yes, I went to his house. Yes.
But obviously you don't know him because you didn't know he was going to do that. You didn't know he was going to jump on the stage with Taylor Swift. You didn't know a lot about him. Y'all don't hang out. How well do you know him? Y'all not like that no more. How well do you know him?
But those are just actions that are spontaneous actions.
But he's been spontaneous his whole career.
Okay, but again, I know the things that I know of him. And again, I've known him for these amount of years. I'm coming to your house.
So, let me ask you this. Whoever's listening, right? If you agree with Freddie, put you agree. If you disagree, put you disagree. I'm not mad either way. Freddie gonna jump out of the window. He gonna jump off the building, no parachute, hoping he can fly. You know what I'm saying? That's fine.
I'm just saying, man. I mean,
my bail money low right now.
Anybody out there that's a parent, though, I'm sure they'll chime in and say the same thing. Gary said, go upside that edge. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
It's just a kid.
Listen, I'm not telling you don't go upside their head. What I'm saying is I'm not knocking on somebody's door to do that. I'm gonna run into you. We in the industry. I'm gonna run into you. I'm going to run into you, bro.
Right. Okay, but that's what I'm saying with that also. Okay, I would rather come where ain't no cameras at. I didn't call no camera crew. If I see you in public, people see it's gonna be all around.
We're gonna have the conversation then.
I'm gonna have to punch you in front of TMZ. Because that's what's gonna happen.
Will Smith did it. You was rocking with that.
I rock with him still.
But at the same time, you can have a conversation without going to his house.
Yeah, but again, okay, but this is what I'm saying. Certain disrespect deserve eye-to-eye contact. you not understanding how it is.
I hear what you're saying.
I deserve for you to look me in my face and say that same statement to me that you just said on Twitter while you was heavily tapping. I want you to say that in my face. Because you say that in my face, I promise you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Kanye has said it in his face. No, I think Kanye has said it in his face. I'm just saying.
I bet you Jay and Lisa try to jack off.
That's crazy.
No,
that's wild.
He at least try to jab him in his face at least 6 or 7 times.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he's not gonna say it again.
Okay, but again, if you can get these words out in between this muffle, that's fine. Keep on getting them out. The jabs don't stop.
Yo, you know why I say, and then I'm off this. You want to know why I say Kanye gonna say it again? Because he was rapping with his jaw was wide. You know what I mean? So if he was rapping with his jaw was wide, you know what I'm saying? So I hear you.
That's why I said we got to go for something so he get his lips wired this time.
Yo, he bugging, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What else you got for me?
You know what I'm saying? Chump.
You want to get into that?
What's how much time we got in, Joe?
Oh gosh,
like 20?
Yeah. Okay. So what you know about the yellow Beezy and the Big U situation? I don't really like talking about gang situations, bro. So right. I'm not going. Right. I'm personally not going to do that.
All I can say is what I read and what I've seen, and all I know is that Big U caught up in some stuff where they trying to put some mob status on his name, saying he doing all this. So all I can say is, you know what I'm saying, good luck to you, bro. Like I hope it work out for whoever it need to work out for. You know what I'm saying?
Allegations is heinous. Right. It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And like you say, I don't be in gang stuff because I ain't in no gang. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And
but facts. But crazy. The crazy thing is, like, I would say this. The statement they made about the football player, like the kid, you know what I mean? It was a kid, played football, ended up going to Vegas, never made it back. And how they going into that with the family and all of that, like that's crazy, man.
Now, one odd thing I heard about out of that was the Adrian Bronner loading the dice, winning money from NBA niggas.
Yeah.
That was crazy because I mean, I done shot dice in the hood, and anytime you see somebody end up locking the dice twice, you end up trying to, you know what I'm saying, putting your hand, grabbing the dice, whatever. But I'm like, man,
it gotta be more.
I'm like, that's crazy.
I say this,
like and they were saying Big U was sending Adrian Bronner to the, you know what I'm saying, to the certain dudes, you know what I'm saying, to end up taking them in the game. I was like, that's crazy.
But the crazy thing is they were saying that's what was done. Right? It wasn't nobody who stopped the dice. It was like, yo, this is what it is.
Right. But you also ain't gonna get one of these NBA dudes to come out and say they lost $1.5 million in a dice game either.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's target.
But flip side, he was basically, they said he was allegedly trying to say, yo, you got to pay $100,000 for me to step in and do this. So you losing, you know what I'm saying? You losing regardless. So I'm gonna stay off that. I seen the yellow Beezy joint too. Like, yo, listen,
I ain't see it. Like, I don't even know what he is. He part of it also?
Nah. So yellow Beezy's a rapper from Dallas, Texas.
No, I know who he is, but I ain't know.
So you remember
what kind of city he was in?
Mo3 was an artist.
Okay,
right? Can sing, can rap. Yeah, No. He didn't die. He got murdered. So they're saying that was a hit.
Oh,
and the other rapper has something to do with it. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what's going on. It's a lot of different situations. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, listen, man, if you're an artist, be yourself, man. Be yourself. Don't let people trick you. This is what I'm saying. You say you're gonna knock on people's door. Don't let people trick you out of your position. It's all, if you think about certain situations, better ways to do things. That's all I'm saying.
It's got to be calculated.
So I'm not on here promoting violence. You know what I'm saying? Just it's better ways to do things, man. And a lot of times ego will get you in a situation your apology can't get you out of.
I'm not promoting violence. I don't want the violence. But okay, just like you said, it's only so many times you can be an habitual line stepper. before you habitually have to get pulled off of that line by somebody. Mm-hmm. You just can't keep on dancing. I'm gonna keep dancing over the line.
But the thing,
that's what Kanye keep dancing over the line every time. You done said this about you done said this. Now you gonna say something about my kids? Hold on, man. Hey man.
I'm gonna ask you this. So let's say a person went to court and the judge said something crazy about their kid. What you gonna do?
That's different.
What's the difference?
That's in court. You said the judge,
right? I'm gonna go all out about my kid. Go all out about your kid.
You said the judge.
Go all out about your kid.
The judge is not gonna call my kid retarded.
I don't know, man.
I
see judges wild out,
but you ain't seen them. They're not gonna call no kid retarded.
So that's the only word a judge could say that's gonna have you wild out.
I'm saying judges are they not gonna do that. They're not gonna be disrespectful like that.
You never.
And again, we talking about people that they know each other. I mean, we ain't talking about just no stranger that's just.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna go out. But you're gonna go out. You're gonna go out for your kid regardless, right?
Yeah. Now I ain't saying that. I ain't saying I'm not. I might try to call the judge, or I might say, you know what I'm saying. But I ain't like that's. I mean, but again,
I'm gonna see you when I see you.
He ain't gonna get that. He ain't gonna get that disrespectful.
I'm gonna see somebody that know you.
Somebody that know you will get hella disrespectful just because they know you.
That's crazy.
They'll needle at you. They'll say the harshest shit to you.
I don't do that to people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I know some.
No, I'm not saying it don't happen. I just don't do it with people.
No, but people.
I'll pull you to the side and have a conversation and go from there. You know what I'm saying?
That's regular.
Like you ain't. I'm not face fighting and having this conversation.
You down and kick you 3 times in the face.
I believe it.
You down.
I believe it.
Shit, so,
I believe it. I just know I'm not going out of my way. I know, like, you know what I mean? Everybody meet their path at some point. You know what I mean?
Man.
You do whatever you want to do, Freddie. Whatever you feel is right.
No, I feel you 100%.
You know what I mean? I'd just rather be James Bond or Assassin's Creed. You know what I mean?
I feel you. But at the end of the day, you still killing somebody.
I never said nothing about killing somebody.
That's what Assassin's Creed and them niggas do, don't they?
This dude is bugging. No.
Don't they?
No.
They kill people,
no. G. Assassin's Creed.
Hold
on.
Hey, Call of Duty.
I never said Call of Duty. I said James Bond and Assassin's Creed. I just got finished playing.
James Bond.
Hold on. You're not listening. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm telling you exactly what I'm saying. Assassin's Creed in a video game, you can assassinate people and you can put people to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, so you jumping out the window. Like, you know what I mean?
When you got put to sleep, that means you died. Or you just got knocked out.
Right.
Both of them violent.
Next subject, man. He on one today. Let me drink my alkaline water. He on one today.
Oh, man. I enjoyed this today, man.
Nah. That's how you know. Like, ladies and gentlemen, man. That's how you know he on the violence. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you heard about George Foreman passing away, bro? Rest in peace, George Foreman.
R.I.P. George Foreman.
George Foreman passed away, and I feel like it's somebody else. Like, you know what I mean?
I think it is somebody else too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, he gasped. He gasped right now.
Rest in peace, George Foreman. Yeah. What dude say? Man, I'm gonna pull my grill back out. I'm like, y'all know.
Passed away? Did they say?
I think it was natural though. They didn't really say that I seen. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else seen different, you know what I'm saying? Let us know. But that's all I seen. So yeah, no, R.I.P. George Foreman. Yeah, that was something else.
So what do you think about so now the trade is done. Lakers, Dallas is done. Nah, let's go to we're going back to war. Is it over for Joel Embiid?
This year or ever?
Ever. He been hurt every year pretty much. He was hurt his rookie year when he came out of Kansas.
He was.
Every year, if not every year, every other year.
Only year he wasn't hurt was his MVP year.
He was hurt his MVP year too. He just wasn't hurt as long. He didn't play the full season. He never played the full season.
Yeah, you're right.
Should the Sixers trade Embiid?
Yep. I would if he was my Sixers. If I was the Sixers, I'd have been letting him go.
Trade PG and Joel Embiid and restart and start over.
Yep, get him out of there.
Around Tyrese Maxey.
Get him out of there.
If the Bucks don't go to the finals, Is Giannis leaving?
Yes.
And if he's leaving, where he going?
Now that's the juicy part.
You know where he going.
He gonna have to pick where you think he gonna go.
Miami or the Lakers?
I was gonna say the Lakers.
Miami or the Lakers?
Miami would definitely. Ooh.
But why would I go to Miami? Who's in Miami? I'm not winning one there.
No, but
it's over for Pat Riley. Pat Riley tenure's done. They can't play under Pat Riley no more. That's over.
But you ain't gotta pay no state tax when you in Miami. I wouldn't say when you live there.
Why do I care about paying state tax when I could go to LA and be a superstar?
Because you get all your money.
I could be a superstar. Giannis wants to win.
He didn't win already. He get all the money.
Bro, listen.
He didn't win already.
Listen. Would you rather live in LA, right? Hollywood, or would you rather live in Miami? I'm asking you.
Miami.
Arriba. I'm going to LA. I'm getting 2 more rings. I'm getting 2 more rings in LA.
I'm going to Miami and I'm gonna get me a ring.
With who?
Pat gonna put him there.
Who?
Pat gonna put him there, so it don't matter.
So you don't think Pat Riley should retire?
He should, but before he leave, he gonna do that.
So
that's just the ego of Pat Riley.
So you would go Giannis, go there with Bam. Who else?
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna put other people there after that. I mean,
that sounds easy to do. It's a whole new luxury tax, and
right. But they're gonna start it before he come. They're gonna start it. I mean, they started it since Jimmy left. They're gonna start. You know what I'm saying? This summer they're gonna start putting some pieces.
I don't see that. I go to LA. I go to LA.
I mean, you can play with Luka, and it's gonna be solidified out.
I go to LA.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I got Bron, and Bron is on his way out. I got Luka, and Luka's young.
You'll catch Bron this last year, maybe his last 2.
I don't know if it's 2, bro.
Bron got at least 2 in him. He got to play. He got to play out next year because his son gonna be at U of A, and then he got to play the year when he come in.
You hold on, bro.
So he at least got 2 more.
He don't have to play.
He's going to.
Okay. Okay. So got it. Cool. I think LeBron playing with Luka, being off ball. I think he got 23. I think he's gonna do 23 years. That's what I think. Now, what else? What else can Giannis go to the Can Giannis go to the Warriors? Why would I go to the Warriors?
Steph gonna be gone in a minute.
Huh?
Steph gonna be gone. But I want to say Steph probably go out when Bron go out. I guess Steph 3 more years too.
So then, but Giannis, if Giannis doesn't want to stay, he can request a trade. He can request a trade, and that would be the right way to do it so they could get pieces. Who they gonna get? If he goes to the Warriors, who they gonna get?
I mean, that's just like it's like anywhere. I mean, they gotta try to fill up the spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Who can they get if he go to the Lakers?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, summertime gonna have a whole lot of people open.
I know. Like, who's their third option right now? Right.
Who's third option?
Lakers.
Okay, but we can say that, but they're not already here. They're not giving him up. They already said they're not giving him up.
I don't know about that. For Giannis, I don't know. I don't even know, because what position will Giannis play?
Him and Austin Reeves gonna play the same spot.
I'm saying if Giannis goes to LA, what position will he play on LA? They got Bron at the 4. They got Luke at the 1. So they're gonna move. They're gonna move Bron to the 3.
Bron will move out of there whatever they end up doing, he'll just adapt to whatever he had to do though.
What position? He has to play a position on defense.
I don't know. You can pick one. He play all 5.
I'm putting Giannis at the center, man.
He play all 5.
Figure it out. He old now. He ain't playing on 5 no more.
Who? Bron can't.
I didn't say he can't. I say he won't.
Okay, but he can though.
Nah, he old, man. Don't put all those miles on his body. Let him chill. Let him chill now. Let him chill, bro. Would you trade Austin Reeves for Giannis?
Yeah.
Unpopular take, I won't.
Yeah, why not?
Not for the Lakers. Not for the Lakers.
Again, depends on what other pieces. That's what I'm saying. It depends on other pieces that's still there or not there. Like, you know.
You seen Brandon Jennings say he was better than Drew Holiday?
I was just watching that yesterday.
Well, how you feel? Nah, don't lose your energy now.
Nah,
you gotta come back.
Because these dudes, like, I don't really like. And did you see? It was
Thornton,
Marcus Thornton came.
I didn't see what he said.
He was like, who? Brandon just was disrespectful. He was like, who is he? Like, I thought he was an actor or something. But just to go into Brandon Jennings, like I don't understand how how these dudes really be coming to the conclusions they be coming to.
When they first got in the league, when Drew Holiday first got in the league, he was on the Sixers, if I believe, and he was nice. He wasn't the defensive player; he was a scorer. He hurt his shoulder because Drew Holiday played for the Sixers, played for the Clippers, played for the Bucks, played for Boston. Am I missing something?
No, that's it. That's it.
But when Brandon Jennings came in the league, he was on a Bucks killing. Remember, he was scorching Steph. I remember him scorching Steph.
He was. And he was torching dudes, but that was so short-lived that how he be talking and the stuff that he be talking about, like he one of them dudes that like he talk about all his LA Fitness accomplishments and ain't never really okay, like that's cool. Like ain't nobody saying that you're not a cooker. Ain't nobody saying that you're not. But how you really jumping on bragging like you did it for years and years and like you drug everybody. No, you didn't.
How long he was in the league for?
I give Brandon Jennings a good 5 years.
Was he better than Ty Lawson?
That's what they were saying too.
That's who brought it up.
They were saying
Ty Lawson
was a problem.
He was a dog. He was a dog.
Ty Lawson was a problem, man. I don't that's what I'm saying. But it was like he was saying he was better than everybody in his draft class, and that's why all them.
I don't remember who was in his draft class,
and that's why they were saying he was like Ty Lawson, Marcus Thornton. It was. I mean, and I don't even remember who was in his draft class because he skipped and went over. Then he go overseas, and then he was one of the first people that went overseas to play something.
He went overseas.
He didn't play college, right?
Yeah,
right.
He went overseas. Don't get me wrong. He went overseas. He got the shoe deal. He did all of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think he was going to go to U of A and end up instead of going to U of A, he went overseas. Like he was good. He was good,
but he wasn't like come on, man. Like I don't know. And and to me, like them dudes, they do a lot of that. Like, and the only one that really can be on there bolstering is Kenyon Martin.
What? You tripping right now?
I'm just saying because he won a championship, or at least went.
Who?
Kenyon Martin.
He didn't win no chip.
He at least went a couple times.
What?
New Jersey and Jason Kidd, they didn't. They went to the finals.
What, 1 year?
2, if I'm mistaken.
I don't remember 2 if they did. I know he didn't win. Kenyon Martin dead nice, but I think Gilbert Arenas could talk too.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Gilbert Arenas didn't make it out of the first round playoffs.
He was dead nice.
He went to the again, but we be talking about
wait
what
a
they
minute,
wait a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gilbert Arenas on that show, he's the best scorer on that show.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right? I ain't saying that.
And for the most part, when Gilbert Arenas be talking, I don't feel like he be a little bit more rational. Like he be more even keel with what he be saying to me compared to Rashad McCants.
Yes.
And what's the other dude name? Swaggy.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
But that's why I say Kenyon Martin got at least the most like credibility wise, like that can say.
To have a conversation.
Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah,
to hold the God.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The rest of them again, they got their cook on in spurts or whatever, and like I say, and like Rashad McCants did his thing in college, and he did
Timberwolves.
He did some good stuff at the Timberwolves, but after that, it was what I'm saying. It was like. You wasn't hooping, people forgot about you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Jennings, same way. Came in.
Brandon Jennings had a better career than Rashad McCants to me, though.
But pretty much they probably kind of fizzled out around the same timing, though. Like,
but the difference between Brandon Jennings, he was the number 1 option on the Bucks. He was the number 1 option on the Bucks.
But shit, Rashad McCants, when he came out, he was what, number 1 or number 2 pick or some shit?
Nah, look it up.
I think he was number 2.
You gotta look it up. I can't
look at my phone.
Yeah. I got you.
I think he was number 2 pick in the draft when he came out.
Was he?
Yeah, because they was coming off the national championship. He was good at Carolina. Mm-hmm. Like he was the top player on their team.
Wait a minute.
Because it was him, May. It was him, Sean May. Ty Lawson. I want to say
Ty Lawson. Who got MVP? Who got MVP?
It was him.
I don't know, bro.
I think it was McCants. I'm telling you, I think it was him.
I don't know about that. I thought Ty Lawson would have got that. He was a 14th pick, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was the 14th pick. Yeah. Marvin Williams, Raymond Felton, Sean May, all of them went out. I think
Marvin Williams went number 1 that year.
You want to know what's crazy?
Or number 2.
I don't know
about. I know he went top 5.
Raymond Felton was the best player on that team, I thought. And Raymond Felton and Marshall McClanahan don't get along, right?
No,
I don't think they do.
No, I seen him talking on another podcast. Say he don't like it.
I don't know. So his college teammates, Marvin Williams, Raymond Felton, and Sean May. Ty Lawson, because when Ty Lawson played, I thought he got MVP. He was killing. He was killing.
No, he used to be killing Carolina.
He was killing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, we had fun today. Didn't nobody answer our question today. So
ain't nobody answer your question.
Nobody answered my question. Yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna worry about it because we got something. We make it hot, baby. We make it hot. We got something hot coming for y'all.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't even trip. We gonna, so we gonna see what y'all gonna do next time we on.
Yo, by the way,
see what's popping.
I'm the dude with the bed. So basically, you know what questions I ask. You know what questions he asked. Don't wrap me in that.
Yeah,
joke.
Bring it
you know
on. We're gonna have a we want the smoke section because I want the smoke from now on.
So okay, what smoke you want?
Just whatever we can, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want?
Was Gary on when you asked that question?
I made sure I asked it again when he was on. Yeah.
Yo, bro, you already know what it is, man. I'm the guy with the bed, man. That's what it is.
And I'm the other guy, Freddie Flackers himself, and we out of here, man. Peace. Y'all have a good weekend. Keep yourself tight.
Keep yourself tight. That's wild. Yeah.